I was nervous because it was so competitive, and I was 43 and I had all this other stuff on my plate, but I got in. And even when I got in, getting in is one thing, getting through is another. And there are a lot of people who tell you, how are you going to manage it all? How are you going to balance it all? And I decided the more you tell me no, the more I'm going to do it anyway.
Hey guys, welcome to Keep On Pushing Stories, where we share with you real life stories of motivation and inspiration, persistence and determination, because we want to inspire you to live your absolute best life. And I'm so excited to welcome my new friend, Dr. Ruth Gotian, to the show. Ruth, welcome to Keep On Pushing Stories.
Thank you. And I am excited to be here and excited to be called your friend. Thank you.
I'm a lucky guy, man. I heard some of the ones say they collect good people, and I've gone into the habit of doing that as well. So, again, thanks. Ruth, what I'm curious about is what it is that you do. How do you serve? How do you bring value to the lives of others?
So I do a lot of different things because I hope to impact a lot of different people. So my day job is I am the Chief Learning Officer in Anesthesiology at Weill Cornell Medicine, which is an academic medical center in the heart of New York City. I work side by side helping in an academic way the healthcare heroes that we have all around us. And I also, because I'm on the faculty, I do research and I do writing. I write in academic journals. I write also about my research in the journals that most of the public will read: Harvard Business Review, Forbes, and Psychology Today, just to name a few. And I do a lot of the coaching to help people succeed. My background is as an adult educator, so I know that adults learn differently. And I also do leadership development. So how can you get that leadership role and how can you succeed once you're there? That's what I do.
Wow, that's a full plate, I have to say. But if, I wanted or someone wanted to develop their leadership ability or just figure out how to learn better as an adult, or somebody wanted to find you as a keynote speaker, because I know you speak as well, where would they find you?
Easiest way to find me is my website, which is just my name, ruthgotian.com, RUTHGOT, like Tom, IAN. And also on social media, which is LinkedIn and Instagram and Twitter. It's just my name, Ruth Gotian.
ruthgotian.com, Ruth Gotian, and all the social media platforms. That's where you find her. So thank you so much for that, Ruth. I am really curious, though. I guess I'm a curious guy. I wanted to know what you do. Now I really want to know your Keep On Pushing story. One story of a time when you had to overcome a significant challenge or push yourself out of your comfort zone to go accomplish something amazing. So please do tell us.
So I am a woman who, at the age of 43, while working full-time and raising a family and having elder care for my parents, I decided I was going to pursue a lifelong dream and get my doctorate. And I wanted to get a doctorate. I was so scared because there was really just one institution where I wanted to get it. And it was really competitive. So I only told 5 people that I was applying, and 3 of them actually wrote my letters of recommendation. And I was nervous because it was so competitive, and I was 43 and I had all this other stuff on my plate, but I got in. And even when I got in, getting in is one thing, getting through is another. And there are a lot of people who tell you, how are you going to manage it all? How are you going to balance it all? And I decided the more you tell me no, the more I'm going to do it anyway, right? As Albert Einstein said, thank you to all of those who said no to me. It's because of you that I did it anyway myself. So I did it, and I did it in record time, finishing top of the class. And it was really an opportunity that opened the whole door to everything else, because I have always been obsessed with success, and I made all of my research since then about how to get people to be the most successful people. And that's actually how we met, right?
Mhm.
Because I interview elite high achievers to figure out how it is that they became so successful. Because I figured if I was going to get a doctorate at this stage in my life, I was going to do something impactful. And that was an advice I got from my mentor. Don't do something interesting, do something important. So I was out to do something important. And here we are. And that's why we're talking today. And it's all because it was a lifelong dream. People told me it's impossible at this stage of my life, impossible with everything else I had on my plate. But, impossible just means impossible.
Yeah, I so agree with you. So tell me, what's the biggest lesson you took away from the experience?
So I learned that when people are going to say no, it's because they don't understand how to do it. It doesn't mean that you can't do it. So when someone says no, I just translate that to not yet. So I learned how to focus, but I mean laser focus, which means I learned how to set goals and how to hit milestones to hit that goal. And anything that was not related to the goals or the milestone was not part of my plan. And it had to get shed, which means there are a lot of things that got put on hold, a lot of people that got put on hold, because I had that goal of getting that doctorate, and I was not going to make it a 7-year sentence. This was going to be done, and it was going to be done efficiently, and it was going to be done extremely well. And anything that was a distraction was just not part of the plan. I had to really super focus. So I have learned at that stage of my life, really and truly, how to focus on a goal.
Yeah, I'm curious because I've met people who, and I'm talking to them about the kind of laser focus that they need to have in going after the goal, that some of the sacrifices that they'll have to make, like, creating distance between themselves and friends and family for a time. And they are resistant to it. They can't imagine a world in which they create that distance between loved ones or other people in order to achieve their goals. But you're just telling me that you did, and it's something that I believe that you have to do. What advice would you have for that?
Those who are on my support team, my immediate family, they were closer to me than ever before.
Mhm.
Those I didn't. But to go out to movies, to go out to shows, to hang out with friends, a lot of times I couldn't do that. I
Right.
didn't go to conferences for 2 years because I was so focused on doing my research and doing my writing and taking my classes. It was more of all those other frivolous things. You need that support team. You need those people who are going to support you. But there were a lot of things that literally just had to be put on hold. But it was not the support team. It also meant if I was going to see friends and family, that travel time, I had to make an efficient time. So every purse I had, every bag I had a pen, a highlighter, and some article I needed to read. So I was always making use of time. And there's pictures of me, which I have, places that I worked on my dissertation all over the world, airports, backstage at certain places. There is no idle time. That's what it's about.
It makes sense. So impossible, I so agree with you, means simply impossible. And when somebody tell you something is impossible, what they really mean is that they can't see for themselves that it's
Yes.
possible.
Yes.
But as
Exactly.
long as you can see it, as Ruth did, then you're okay. Amazing, amazing story, experience, and really powerful lessons, Ruth. Thank you so much for sharing your insights
Thank
with us.
you.
Thank
Thank you. It's an honor to be here. Thank you.
you indeed. And guys, hey, if you enjoyed this, if you found it valuable, please leave a comment below. please hit that subscription button and the notification bell. And just as importantly, share it. Don't keep it. Share it because your friends want to be inspired as well. Feel free, by the way, to visit my website, www.devonharris.com. And if you subscribe to that newsletter, man, you will get this and other amazing videos directly to your inbox. So until we connect next time, you know what to do, don't you? Keep on pushing.